Hello, how you all doing today? Hope you're good. Just coming on for something a little bit different today. I decided to do a little cooking tutorial. Don't usually do it on live, but I thought, well, why not? It was funny because today I was speaking about having some salmon for my dinner last night, and a girl said, I've never cooked a salmon fillet before. I went, oh really? Yeah. I said, oh, it's really nice with asparagus and veggies or whatever. She says, I've never cooked asparagus either. I went, oh really? So anyway, I decided that I was going to do a little cooking tutorial. Don't get me wrong, I'm no Gordon Ramsay. Might swear like him because I'm obviously Scottish. And I'm no Nick Nairn. But anyway, I'll give it a wee go. I'll show you a little quick recipe. It's dead simple, dead quick. Especially for after you've been working all day, so just come in something like 20-minute prep time, blah blah blah. I don't have a little oil brush because it got wasted, and I went to Morrison's tonight and I never had one, but I can just use a spoon, don't worry, no pedantic, very easy, very simple. So just obviously show you what I'm going to do. So obviously I've got my salmon fillet here. This is out of Tesco, just a piece of salmon, fine. Put it in some foil, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bowl, a bowl. I'm going to put a little bit of soya, just a couple of teaspoons, but don't need to really measure it out, just a little bit. You can measure it out if you want to, if you're really pedantic. I'm not like that. A little bit ginger puree, again, you can get fresh ginger, chop it all up if you want to, but tonight, because I'm being quick, I'm just going to scoot a little bit of ginger in there, already made. I'm going to get a tiny little bit of honey, and I'm going to put that in my bowl as well. Stick a little bit of honey in there, and then I'm going to get, I forgot to get olive oil, but I still need a little bit of oil, so I'm just going to use a wee bit of oil spray. It's not really going to matter. I'm going to shove some chilli flakes in here. Just a few, doesn't need loads. Shove it in my little bowl, make a mixture, and then obviously my lime. This is a lime, not a lemon. Lemons are yellow, limes are green, just in case. Some people don't know that either. Anyway, so this is my big knife. I love this knife, but I broke it just the other day because I was trying to open a tin of tuna because my tin opener had broke. So I was trying to dig it into the tin and open the tin of tuna because it didn't have a ring pull, which is so annoying. I really wish that the shops would just stop and just do the ring pull. Anyway, so I had this knife since I trained as a chef, when I was about 17. I kind of stopped chefing after a couple of years. Too many weekends, so I didn't like my weekends back, so I went into food manufacturing, etc. So yeah, I guess this is for Mike Smith, who used to be my teacher at Motherwell College. I don't know if he's still about, but he was quite funny. He used to always laugh at me because he used to say, Monica, you're not really going to make a great chef. He says, you're good at delegating, but not a great chef. So anyway, can't imagine all these years later, here I am, a manager for a food company and a #1 author and a speaker on wide world stages, and plus now I'm doing YouTube videos in my kitchen, cooking actually. So Mike, hi, and everybody else that was at Motherwell College that knew me, we had a good laugh, so we did. Some good times and some bad times, but here we are. So I'm just going to squeeze my lime in now. Get the lime all in there. So that's fine. So it's going to be like a chilli, lime, ginger mix. I'm just going to glaze it obviously over the top of my salmon. So I'm just going to mix it first. Just get a nice little glaze there. So quite simple, I'm just going to mix it all, kind of like into a paste. A tiny wee bit runny, that's why I brushed would be better, but that's what it is. It's not going to do anything really bad. Just mix it for a little while longer, maybe put a wee bit more honey in just to thicken it a little. That's why you should measure. I hate measuring, that's why I don't like baking. because I hate having to measure 500 grams of this, 500 grams of that. You know, that's why I hate baking. I used to get pulled up all the time for making profiteroles and that. I hated it because I hated having to bloody do the whole thing, stirring forever with profiteroles. So anyway, oh, and sorry, before we started, a little bit of hygiene rules. Obviously, make sure your hands are clean, your nails are short. If you get any cuts, make sure they're covered. You should be wearing a blue plaster. The reason we wear a blue plaster is so if it falls off in the food, then you can pick it out. But obviously I don't have any cuts, so we're all fine. We're all good. The little mix is perfectly fine. It's all going good. So I'm just going to cover my salmon with that nice glaze. It's going to be a little glaze. Sorry, I'm moving over here. I'm going to have to get the glasses, you know, where the camera follows you. Just have the, so I'm just getting used to this, so bear with me. But that's basically going to be the idea. I was talking about it to somebody today, you know, the AI glasses, and then you can just sort of like put the glasses on and then basically it films everything. So much better instead of doing this. But anyway, so that's my salmon all done. Really nice. I've just obviously put the glaze over it. Dead simple. Obviously my oven was already on. Preheat the oven. I'm just putting on about 180. No big catastrophe. This is my salmon. I'm just going to wrap it now. Just wrap it loosely in the foil. Just like this. Dead quick. Stick it in the oven for about, I would say about 15 to 17 minutes. Do you know what I mean? So during that time, I'm going to make my accompaniment to my salmon. I'm going to do a mango and avocado salsa. So that's quite simple as well. Just going to go wash my knife. Just washing my knife a minute. Oh. So just obviously washing my knife, drying the knife. So what I'm going to do, I've got a lime, I've got mango fruit, I have avocado, I have 1 red onion, I have coriander, and we have red chilies. So I'm just going to obviously cut all this up. So mango, again, you can just sort of, I like to just obviously cut the skin a little bit. There is a big stone in here, so you just need to be mindful of the stone with your knife. Obviously just then try and cut into it. Take the skin off. I tend to just like go like this around it. I know you're losing a little bit of the mango, but it's probably simpler, especially for people at home, just to kind of go around and into the skin and then take the skin off, just like that. And then peel it off. You can either do that or whatever, it's no, don't need to be pedantic. Again, just get rid of your waste, go over there. This is pulling off quite nicely, it's quite a ripe mango. Again, just cutting into it, taking the flesh off, and we'll just cut it down. There we go. Obviously try to get as much flesh off here as we can to make a nice salsa. Probably be easier like maybe even buying the chunks that are ready made. You can do that as well. I just thought I'll just buy a mango for the shells. Just obviously cutting into that, trying to get as much of the flesh off as you can. So that's really important. Obviously we've got that. Just again, just dicing it up into nice chunks, and then that'll be fine for the salsa. I'll just get a wee bowl here and just throw it in. I guess the chunks would have been a wee bit better, but don't matter. And I'll just wash this. in my equipment. Just next up we'll go into the avocado. Again, it's a big stone in the middle, so you're kind of cutting round like this, opening up, then you just obviously you can peel the avocado quite nicely. If you try to buy the ready to eat one, it's a lot better. And then again just slicing it into chunks. Really, really simple. Just rustic. You don't need to be perfect, nothing like that. Just cut it all up, fling it in your bowl. Again, just peeling the avocado, just peeling it like this. I'm then removing the stone, and again just slicing, and you have a nice avocado in there. Again, just very rustic, chunks, really simple. Shove it in the bowl and just mix all that up. There we go, it's looking really nice already. A bit disappointed in the mango, to be fair. I should have probably used the chunks, but hey ho, don't worry about it. People stress too much, don't they, about little things. People always stress about little things. I'm just like, just get on with it. So just clean this again. Again, just going to quickly slice up my red onion. So I just half it in two. It's easier to half it and then obviously try and take the skin off. Just peel that off. Okay. Then when you're cutting an onion, it's quite good to obviously keep the heel on, the heel part of it. That keeps it in place, so then you can slice along the ridges. So you're kind of slicing like ridge shapes like this, and then what you're going to do is you're going to then hold the knife and hold your hand just above and then cut into the onion, and then it gives you a nice dice. There we go. And then you can just remove any excess skin there, and you can just dice the onion really quickly. Again, making sure your fingers are behind the knife, you know, like this. Don't leave your thumb out, etc. Very dangerous. Again, just roughly chopping the onion and the salsa, getting it all in there. Perfectly fine. Again, just quickly do this. It's a really good way of chopping. There you go. That's my onion done. Again, just mixing it all in there. Lovely, lovely colours coming through. Really vibrant. Really summery as well. Why not? Even though it's only spring, I guess. Nearly there, nearly June, isn't it? So that's it. That's my onion. Again, just cleaning down as I go. Get all rid of all that. And then what I'm going to do next is cut up a little bit of coriander. To the coriander. Again, very, very rough chopped coriander. Shove it in there. Smelly coriander is fantastic. Just so good, such a good herb to cook with. I'm a wee bit worried because I may run out of time on my camera. I've only got like 17 minutes left, so I might need to do a part 2 just to finish it if I run out of time. I do apologise, but I'll try and be quick. So that's my coriander going in, and then I've just got chilli now. I'll shove my chillies in. Again, just cut off the top of the chilli. Now this is something that I seen at culinary school and I tried to use it and it never worked for me, so apparently you're supposed to go like this. Oh sorry, cut off the top, cut off the bottom, and then you're supposed to do this and then all the seeds fall out. But it's never really worked for me. Oh yeah, it's coming actually. Well yeah, it's actually not too bad. So you just kind of rub it like that in your hands and then all the seeds come out. Again, if you're using chilli, really be careful. As soon as you use it and you dice it up and whatever, make sure you're washing your hands. Don't put it in your eye, it stings like mad. I've done it before. So anyway, just give us a minute, just slicing up the chilli really quickly. Just dicing it. And I'm going to have to do a part 2, I think I'm running out of time. So can you upload onto YouTube two times? I don't know if you can. I'm just getting used to this at the minute, so just bear with me. I should have done it live and then it would have been fine, but I wasn't sure how it was going to work out, so I thought I'll do this first. Just cutting up my chilli like this. So wow, look at this, dead simple and nice. Obviously mango and avocado salsa. I'll just show you, this is what it looks like, really vibrant, really lovely, go gorgeous with my salmon. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and then I'll come back on for a minute and show you when it's all cooked and on the plate, because this is running out, but at least I showed you what you need to do. I will get this right at some point. So say I'm just learning, just on YouTube for a little while. I just thought give it a go. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to show you. Can I maybe play it up at the last minute? What if I pause? That might work. Give me a sec, I'll pause it and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've got about 20 seconds left, but it's all cooked. Final dish, there you go. So basically you've got a mango and avocado salsa, and salmon and chilli and lime salmon, obviously. That's it, just dead simple, dead quick, lovely, summery, is what it is. Anyway, take care, bye. Sorry about the video blunders, but we'll get better.